Why is Elon Musk unhappy with Donald Trump? What it means for DOGE explained. Billionaire and former DOGE head Elon Musk is disappointed by the cost of President Donald Trump's sweeping tax bill passed by the House. The billionaire, who recently stepped back from running the Department of Government Efficiency DOGE, made the remark during an exclusive broadcast interview with CBS Sunday Morning. I was disappointed to see the massive spending bill, frankly, which increases the budget deficit, not just decreases it, and undermines the work that the DOGE team is doing, Musk said. On May 22, the House passed a mega bill by a vote of 215,214 that would extend Trump's 2017 tax cuts, boost defense and border security spending, and implement new requirements for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, among other things. Trump has dubbed it the Big, Beautiful Bill. What are Elon Musk's concerns regarding the bill? Musk's primary grievance centers on the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, a comprehensive spending package championed by Trump. The bill aims to extend the 2017 tax cuts, increase defense and border security spending, and impose work requirements on Medicaid. However, the Congressional Budget Office estimates it would add $3.8 trillion to the national deficit by 2034. Musk, who previously led DOGE, an initiative focused on reducing federal spending through agency reforms and layoffs, claims it saved taxpayers $175 billion. Though critics question this figure. The new bill proposes rolling back clean energy tax credits, which Musk believes could impact the progress in renewable energy initiatives. Given Musk's leadership roles in Tesla and SpaceX, both of which are heavily invested in sustainable technologies, this aspect of the bill is particularly troubling for him. As per reports, Musk's disillusionment with the bill has led him to reconsider his involvement with the government. He has indicated plans to reduce political donations and step back from leadership roles in DOGE. This decision is influenced by the reputational harm his companies have suffered due to his association with the Trump administration. Reports also suggest that Trump has acknowledged Musk's diminishing role, telling his inner circle that he would be stepping back from his advisory position. What is the tax and spending bill? Let us look at the key provisions of the bill. Tax cuts. The legislation focuses on the provisions extending Trump's 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. With the cuts slated at this year's end, the extension and new tax cuts have been a key priority for congressional Republicans and the White House. Beyond the 2017 tax cuts, the legislation includes no taxes on tips for workers in the service industry, such as at restaurants and bars. But this exemption will expire at the end of 2028. The package also includes no taxes on overtime. And the new legislation would allow tax deductions on up to $10,000 in interest on auto loans for cars assembled in the U.S. This provision would be in place until 2029. The bill would also eliminate a long-standing $200 tax on gun silencers, which has been on the books since Congress passed the National Firearms Act in 1934. There is also a provision for a temporary increase of $500 in child tax credit, bringing it to $2,500 through 2028. The package also includes a tax on remittances, imposing a tax on cash payments sent by non-U.S. citizens to family members in their home countries. Medicaid curbs. Medicaid is a popular entitlement program that provides government-sponsored health care for low-income Americans. It imposes work requirements for able-bodied adults without children, more frequent eligibility checks, cutting federal funds to states that use Medicaid infrastructure to provide health care coverage to undocumented immigrants, and banning Medicaid from covering gender transition services for children and adults. The implementation of work requirements will begin from December 2026. The work requirements would apply to Medicaid recipients without disabilities between the ages of 18 and 65, and those who do not have a child under the age of 7. Increase in state and local tax deduction. The package has an increase in the cap on the state and local tax deduction, which was imposed by the 2017 Trump tax law and currently stands at $10,000. In the new bill, House Republicans have raised the SALT limit to $40,000 for married couples with incomes up to $500,000. SNAP benefits reforms have also been added to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program (SNAP), used by over 40 million low-income Americans. The new bill requires states to contribute more to the program, which is also partially funded by the federal government. Swipe left for next video. Savings accounts for children. The legislation creates 1,000 savings accounts for children, which were originally titled Mega Accounts, Money Accounts for Growth and Advancement. The name has been updated to Trump Accounts. Under the plan, the federal government will contribute 1,000 to the accounts of children born between 2024 and 2028. Parents can contribute up to $5,000 a year. The funds, which can begin to be distributed once the child turns 18, can be used for higher education, job training, and the purchase of their first home. Border security funding. The legislation also includes resources for border security and defense. Among the bill's provisions is $46.5 billion for the border wall, $4.1 billion to hire Border Patrol agents and other personnel, and more than $2 billion for signing and retention bonuses for Border Patrol agents. It also includes an additional $1,000 fee for people who are filing for asylum in the U.S. It has an additional $12 billion for expenses related to border security. Latest blogs.